Hello, this is Ender Dragon Girl when this happens, and today I might explain a couple of things as soon as I change my render distance. Um, this, the Adventure Multiplex is coming to an end. The final episode is going to be 10. There's going to be 10 episodes of the whole thing, and the 10th episode is obviously the last. So my next series I thought might be a really nice addition to the channel. Plus it's also funny as heck. I'm going to do some Minecraft trolling on my sister. But now let me just give you a little bit of what some of my recordings are. The recordings that I will upload, the videos that I will upload are pre-recorded already. So I could technically show you a glimpse or two of what is coming, but I'm not going to do that because I want to surprise you all. Now, do keep in mind, have pity on my poor sister, because she's a really nice sister, and I couldn't do anything without her. I honestly couldn't. She was my original inspiration for doing YouTube. Plus, I kind of want you to know that she is kind of gullible. We decided to do a Herobrine / Israfel prank. At first, it started out as being a Herobrine prank, and then we decided to add some Israfel fun into it. And a gold ghost walking around in possessed armor, and and we finally gave him that second me a new name called Sir Edgar. So so I thought it would be funny if I had most of my adventures as being Sir Edgar. So it was just like, what? It was just like, why did you go so far to do such an elaborate prank? Well, this prank is very elaborate. It's the most elaborate thing I've ever done. Oh, and by the way, this right here is going to be a roller coaster. And I thought it might be a very fun thing to make a Israfel based roller coaster, which is also going to be, yeah, I think I might publish it as a map. But for right now, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to be doing. The prank first started out as me and Dad having a little Let's Play together. And, of course, you couldn't hear my dad, so I'm not going to put any of those videos up, because my dad does not have a microphone, so I was just talking to him in real life. And now, do keep this in mind, he was in on the prank the entire time. And my sister has no idea that I was actually acting. What happened is that our world got corrupted. We decided to make a home in the treetops of a roofed forest, which was really fun. And somehow there was a world hole in our world, and it just stayed there. No matter how many times we exited the game completely, or just, exit the world and then come back, it didn't matter. It was there. It did not go away. So me and my dad both assumed that it was corrupted files. But then we discovered that if you fly over it in creative mode, you can turn completely invisible. So it was just like the Vanish plugin, and we still have the world, and we can do that anytime we want. But now my sister knows about the fact that I was pranking her, and a lot of stuff like that. So this is a really funny series, and I'm going to do it. I might split it up into seasons, like Season 1, Season 2. And what we did is set up a recording of Herobrine, or aka my dad, was playing on me, and I was doing some really funny acting, and I was talking in a high squeaky voice the entire time. But I thought it would be funny if I showed her the videos and said, "This is in our world." So we let her play in the world for a while, and until she made a house and made a farm and stuff like that. And then that's where the fun begins. That's where the real fun begins. So now then we decided to make an entire copy of the world and made everything that we built in the world exactly the same as the others, except that it was slightly different. Like everything was run down and stuff, which is a heck of a lot of fun to do. And I thought it would be a really fun idea if I had just decided to do most of the prank in that world, but the only problem was that world didn't have the corrupted file in it, or aka the invisible making, the ghostly wormhole, that turned us invisible if we flew over it. That was the only problem, so I had to deal with invisibility potions. So that's how Edgar got started. So what I did is that I first started attacking her as Sir Edgar, pretending to be Sir Edgar, of course. But we might have Sir Edgar, we might actually get a character to play Sir Edgar, later as a silent character, but it only talks with signs. So, yeah, it would be fun. But as far as I know, that the world is actually literally haunted, the second world, the one that everything is run down and stuff. We even had the exact same stuff in her chest. The only difference is that some of it was not used at all. But we had the exact same amount of everything in her chest, and we made her house completely out of nether brick and netherrack and soul sand and stuff. And we made her farm a netherwart farm, which was hilarious. And our house, me and my dad's house, was like half gone. It was not. It was just like somebody blew it up, and it overgrew with vines and leaves and stuff. It was funny as heck. But then some real stuff happens. You guys have heard of Israfel. Like I said, this was a Israfel and a Herobrine mix prank. And Herobrine and Israfel was supposed to be fighting against each other. And there was even one point where I put a sign over my sister's new house that was in the house, in the world that she built. I put a sign over it saying Israfel was here, which was hilarious. Now, I thought you guys just might want to know that this was just a explaining video of what's to come. And the first video is going to come out today, right after the last Adventure Multiplex. So, now, do keep in mind that the last Adventure Multiplex is going to be, the rest of it is up to you. You can play the world yourself and see what every single one of the adventures is. But I thought I might just say that it's... I might do some other games later on, such as the ship and some more Garry's Mod. Well, do Garry's Mod. I haven't put any on my channel, but I've recorded some. But do keep in mind that I will be playing with other people, and they, of course, are not like me. They cuss all the time, so do keep that in mind. But anyway, I thought you guys might want to know that, so I'll see you later, and this has been Ender Dragon Girl, where literally the weirdness happens, and I'll see you later.